I believe that Daredevil is a better show than The Punisher, and one of the main reasons is its cast and how they play into the themes. In Daredevil, Matt has two strong beliefs. The first is that the law works. The second is that you should never kill. These beliefs are what the themes of the story are built on, and they enhance the quality. Matt is a lawyer, which allows him to execute on his belief in the law. He has allies in Foggy and Karen, who support his belief and assist him in putting criminals away and protecting the innocent. He is also a superhero by night, who protects justice outside of court, but he has the belief that no one should kill. He can also execute this by never killing his enemies as a hero. Matt's opponents challenge both of these beliefs. Kingpin is an antagonist who has so much money and power that he's able to commit crimes and avoid the justice of the law. This makes Matt question both of his beliefs. If the law works, then why is Kingpin allowed to get away as a criminal? If the law doesn't work, will Matt have to break his rule and kill Kingpin to finally bring down justice? Kingpin indirectly forces Matt to question his beliefs. In seasons 1 and 3, Matt and his allies make increasingly strong attempts to stop the villain, but he keeps outmaneuvering them, making the heroes desperate and the plot stronger. Kingpin does this best in season 3, because Matt actually considers killing him for most of the season, and only stops himself once he's able to beat him with the law. Kingpin forced the heroes to really dig deep in order to beat him while sticking to their beliefs. Matt Murdock has philosophical crises. The Punisher is another great antagonist for Daredevil. This time, he directly confronts Matt on his beliefs. Frank is also a hero, but he kills the criminals he targets. This goes against both of Matt's beliefs, but the Punisher argues that his way is more effective, because when he hits them, they stay down. They can't re-offend or hurt anyone else. This hits its peak with the iconic scene where Frank forces Matt into a trolley problem based on his beliefs, forcing the hero to dig deep for a solution. Like with Kingpin, this is a high press on Matt's beliefs and makes the thematic argument stronger. After watching The Punisher, I see that this level of care wasn't carried over. Frank keeps his belief that you should kill criminals with no mercy. In season 1, his ally, Micro, agrees with him. His enemies, like Schoonover, Orange, and Billy, all reinforce this belief. They are government and military people who committed crimes and evaded consequences. If they can dodge the law, then the only way to punish them is for Frank to kill them himself. Agent Madani is the only one that tries to offer another solution when she starts working with the main duo, but they quickly shut her down and say that only their way will work. The closest thing to a philosophical crisis was Frank being forced to attack innocent military personnel that were ignorant to the crimes of their leader. He doesn't want to shoot or kill anyone innocent, so this was a struggle. This could have been expanded upon. Then in season 2, the villains are once again people that can't properly be stopped by the law. Curtis wished Frank had killed Billy instead of sparing him. Marion agreed with Punisher, and only Madani was really against his way. She pushed back harder in season 2 episode 7, but her position has no legs. She can't even put up an argument half as decent as Matt. All she can say is, we'll be just like them. Then she ends up agreeing with him in the very next episode. She even defends him against Krista in episode 10, and the only reason Krista's criticizing him is because she's banging Billy. Frank has an internal conflict of freezing and consistently failing to kill Billy because of their past friendship, but that's not a philosophical crisis. In episode 10, Frank accidentally kills innocent people, breaking his code. This is what I suggested the story expand upon, except it's poorly executed. Initially, it looked like he got manipulated into doing it. It wasn't that his beliefs put him in a difficult situation where he had to make a hard choice. He just got fooled into thinking that there were no bystanders while he was spraying the place up. That'd be like if Daredevil accidentally killed someone because a villain tricked him, breaking his rule. It wouldn't have been an intentional decision or an attack on his beliefs. Then episode 11 makes it worse by revealing that Billy actually killed them and made it look like Frank did. So that means the Punisher's way never has to be questioned. There is no thematic conflict if Punisher's allies agree with him and his villains reinforce his position. What the Punisher needed was characters to challenge Frank's beliefs. He worked so well in Daredevil because he was a thematic opponent to Matt. Matt worked so well because he had multiple thematic opponents that forced him to question his beliefs. However, in his own show, Frank has no strong thematic opponents, and it results in weaker theme development, weaker character development, and a weaker story. Frank Castle has no philosophical crisis.